Okay, there we go. And no cat's up here this morning. She's asleep in the other room. All righty. Got some little holiday cheer. Okay, we'll give it a couple minutes for everybody to come in. Got some plans for some giveaways. And I'll show my finished collage things there. Hi, Laverne. Hi, Debbie. Good morning. Hi, Flo. Hi, Keeks. How y'all doing? Let me get a sip of my lemon water. All right. Hope everybody's doing well. Hi, Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society. Hi, Kat. How you doing? Terry, I gotta find my phone over here. What did I do with it? I kept your uh, illustration from the prompts to show. Let's see, Missy. Hi, Janet. Hope y'all are all doing well. Okay, so I need to figure out how to make this smaller. I think banners. Let's see. How do I make it smaller? Can I make it smaller? Style, default. How do I make it smaller? Color, theme, font. Fonts, everything's fine. Just needs to be, so I can round the corners. Oh no, that's on something. That's not on the. No, let's do that. Let's see. Brand color. I just like it black. I don't see how I can make it smaller. Well, I can't see how I can make. Wanted to make this square a little smaller, but I don't see how I can do that. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Kathleen. Okay, so is this bright enough? And I'll zoom in. Let's see. I guess I could even zoom in. Well, we'll zoom in a minute because I want to show some things. Let's see. Let's brighten this up just a tad. There we go. All right. So y'all have seen my little shadow boxes before. We're gonna make some Christmas ones today, and then I'm gonna give away some Christmas ephemera envelopes, and yeah. Sorry guys, got to get my voice going here. Got my lemon water, got a banana. So let's see. So is anybody working on anything they want to talk about other than we got Terry's? Let me see. I took a picture of it. So let's see. Let's crop that down. So yeah, and Terry, I like you've been doing some better lighting. You've been doing some good lighting on your Instagram post. I noticed. Hi, Belinda. Who else? I'm gonna eat a bite of banana. Am I missing anybody? Put it in caps if you're talking to me. You're trying. Well, it's working. It's working, Terry. You don't know how hard it's been for me to get Janet to adjust hers. It's taken years. She's just now really starting to care about that. Okay, let me pour a little bit more water over my ice. Hi, Lisa Welch. Anybody else coming in? Let's see. Okay, well, thanks everybody for being here. We'll start here in a minute. I pulled some Poor Toast ephemera. And these, let's see, are these Poor Toast too? I think so. Not sure who these. Yeah, these are Kate Curry Poor Toast. These are the same book. It's just I've used a lot out of them. So we're gonna play with these, and I got one of my little Angie bowl here to put some little Christmas accoutrement in there. So yeah, and I appreciate all y'all being here. And let's see, Morris is not up. Okay, well, we'll get started. So excited. I love your shadow box. Oh, well, thanks, Keeks. Thanks. Let me go ahead real quick and show. Let's see. So the prompts were that she used crocodile. Oh, come on. Where's that? Yeah, come on. I got, hang on. I got things there. Let's see. Okay. Crocodile, Egypt, the 1500s, orange slice, said marigold. plus she used the what do you call it? The some words out of the lollygagging book. So anyway, so here's what she did. And if y'all want to go over to Terry Brett 3 over on Instagram, but here I can zoom in. I took a picture of it so I can zoom in. So look at, she has such expressive little characters, doesn't she? All right, so it says up here. So how savvy, and that was some of the words, we use S words from the Lollygag book. So how savvy are you about Egypt in the 1500s? Have you ever seen the scrimshaw seafaring people often wear the chains around their necks? And then down here, she's got all kinds of things going on, but you have to, if you know all the prompts. Wow, this 3D television is great. Feels like you could step right into it and join all the shenanigans. And this sarsaparilla is not bad either. So, sarsaparilla. It's so good, Terry. It's so good. You can find it miracles to use a color. Hey, you told you can use whatever you want. It's your interpretation. I know, right? Right, Janet? So that's awesome, Terry. So yeah, that's so cute. And then and I did get a picture of Samantha and her friend. Denise said that they're all into hats now. Let me see if I can show this. So there's Samantha and one of her friends there, all into hats, she said. I told them they look like park rangers. Don't they look like park rangers? So cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, so anyway, all right. So thanks everybody for being here. I got my iPad over here. We'll do some giveaways, some ephemera in an envelope. And I gotta go. There's a window cracked over there. Let me go close this window. Hang on, guys. It's chilly now. I don't want to turn the heat on. Okay. Close that window. Getting a little breezy. All right, so let's see. What do I want to show first? Do I want to show? And none of these shadow boxes I'm going to show are Christmas ones. They're just different shadow boxes I've made over the years, and I didn't even pull all of them. And it is kind of hard to show them with the glass reflecting. I didn't want to take all the boxes apart, so we'll try our best to not have a reflection. All right, let's see. So here's one here. And I'm going to try to kind of tilt it. Let me get my face out of the way and the camera. There you go. So they're 3D and they're in shadow boxes. And so, yeah. There's one. I'm going to show them and put them down on the floor. Here's one that's a castle. And I use pop dots to make them dimensional. So there's a pink fairy castle, lots of glitter in there. It's hard to see, but yeah, okay. Here's a smaller one that was a fall one. Fall ephemera in this one. This is a thin one here. Then I got blank ones. I think that's all I brought to show. The other ones here, I brought out 3 empty ones. I'm not sure what this is, but I get these. When I get these, I usually get them at Hobby Lobby because that's where I can get them the cheapest when they go 50% off of their frames. So, and I will open up these. I got two different sizes here, and a square one and a rectangle. So we're gonna do those today. I don't know how many we'll get done, but we're gonna work. We're gonna work at least one. So you're welcome, Terry. Hi, CP. Who else is coming in? Belinda, Missy. Thanks, Missy. Sorry, guys. I gotta get my voice going. Okay, so I thought some of these little beaded candies might look good at the bottom. We'll see. I just put them in there. They're actually beads. I have some to make bracelets with, but I thought they might look good in the bottom. Still, we'll see. Same thing for these. I brought some of those out. Some little twisty ribbons. I got some different sizes of 3-dimensional dots, 3D dots there, and. So yeah, let me show you the books that I picked, and we'll go ahead and start. Let's see. Let me go ahead and zoom in one. We'll start picking some things to cut out. Let's see. Let me get some scissors here. If you have questions, put them in caps. We're going to get crack-a-lacking. Okay, so I got two of the window ones out there, the same book, but I dug into both of them. So, we'll see which one has the most to use. And whether I want a background in there, like a piece of paper on the background. But this has all different. I like this one. That's kind of cool. It has all different. I'm just going to start cutting out Christmas things because there's all different seasons and stuff. But see, look. Isn't that so pretty? So we'll see here. See, like there's a Halloween one. There's a little Christmas window. I like that one too. Let's see here. Always check the back to see if you're gonna have to sacrifice one side or the other, unless you want to make a copy, which I don't do. I just cut. I just go for it. All right. There's some winter. Another Halloween. Here's another Christmas one. Let's see. There's another Christmas one. I don't need too many windows, but I like that one. That one's pretty. It's on the back. That's okay. That one. Some fall ones. Let's see. This would be a pretty fall background. That's pretty too. That would be a nice background, I don't know. It might be too blue. Unless I went with the blue. No, I don't. Maybe. No, because I like this. So I don't want to cut that. Let's see. Although I do have two books, I could double check and see if I had a duplicate in the other one. But let's just. Oh, here we go. I like this big one here. Let's go with this big one here. I only need a couple big ones. That one's kind of cool. That would be pretty with the blue background. All right, let's see. Stay in frame here. And I keep these in those plastic sleeves. I keep them in the plastic sleeves because they're hanging out, So let's all right, let's move the windows. Let's see what else we can find. I like this for a background with maybe that because it has the blue. This one would need some kind of a red background. We'll see. Might have to find some more backgrounds. Okay, so this is volume 4, 2, and this is volume 1. So we'll go in order. Y'all have questions, put in caps. Window ephemera. Thank you, Kat. Cheshire Cat's putting the links in there. Hi, Kimberly. Anybody else I missed coming in? All right, let's see. I do like these giant ornaments. Maybe I've done with those. Let's see. Just even a piece in the corner like that. Although this one has a moon, so I wouldn't need that. All right, let's see. There's some cabins. That's a nice background. Again, I don't want them all blue, though. Can y'all see okay? Should I zoom in one more? Or y'all good? Let's see. I don't know. Is that better? Okay. There's some little, those would be cute. These would be cute, like dimensional pop dotted. Let's keep going. These would be nice hanging down. I do like those. So let's get those ornaments there. Hi, Devin. Devin, what are you going to do today? Devin streams at 1 Eastern. Oh, I like this for a background. I like that. Maybe. I'm just kind of looking. I like the little toy soldiers and maybe some cookies. I'm just pulling. We don't want any. I don't need any pinup girls today, although they're lovely. Let's see. I'm just imagining them in the scene, you know. I like that one with the book. With maybe the window in the background. This could be forward. All right, let's go with that one. I'm going to put them together. I like the presents, but I like this book too. Well, we can do both. Okay, let's see. A little gnome is cute. I don't know about a dragon for Christmas. No. You're gonna do Clue? You're gonna play Clue, Devin? Oh, no Clue yet. Oh, okay. I looked up and saw Clue. I go, oh, she's gonna take a note from Janet and play some games. You know, because Janet does Pictionary sometimes. I thought, well, maybe Devin's gonna play Clue. That would be fun. And I do like that little house. Let's just pull that out. Here, there's a North Pole alphabet here. That's very cool. This might be fun to do for people's names for Christmas. Just look at these and kind of copy them. I'm going to set these aside. I'm doing some calligraphy lately and some calligraphy projects. And I might be doing some of those. Oh, here's some. I got to get those two out of there too. Let's get the Y and Z. We do have a Xandra. Xandra is still, she postponed coming back from Australia. I think she said the 21st. So she's, oh God, this rug does not, sorry guys. I've got to get a different rug under this chair because my chair won't roll. My chair won't roll on this rug. Let's see if that tree's going to, let's keep rolling here. And we can always go back and get more stuff. You know, I'm just kind of getting some some basic things. Like I like some of these ornaments here. I like that too. This one might be a good background. Maybe. We'll pull it just in case. And here's some tags. But you know what? These would be good for giveaways. I think I'll give y'all some tags to, you know, I'll give y'all some cards and some tags, and you can cut them down. You know, glue it on a postcard and cut it down. And this one might be a good background too. Let's pull this one. Let's pull that. I know I'm pulling way more than I'm going to use. All right, we're going to set this aside. I have to show you my discs from Monday. I did finish them. I posted them on Instagram and I varnished them. Now I say finished. I haven't painted the backs yet. I haven't painted the backs black yet. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? I said Elisa Mo. Let's see. Scrolling. Yes, I know she loves Australia. Did y'all see? I don't know if you follow Jane Davenport, but she posted this morning their workshop. And Xandra was in the workshop. She just looked so happy to be in that workshop. It was really good. All right, let's see. Let's see. That's cute. That'd just be a nice, just in my art journal, you know, my red journal. That'd be fun to put in my red journal with this whole scene. That one too. That was pretty. This one reminds me. I know Missy likes fall, but Missy Johnson, I'm going to send you this, Missy. I'm going to have to fold it. I'm going to have to fold it in half, but I'm going to send this to Missy just because it looks like Missy to me. I know she likes her fall pictures, but this just reminds me of Missy. I'm going to send this one to you, Missy. So let's set that aside. Okay. Let's see. There was Australia. Yeah, and if y'all don't know, CB, Carolyn, she usually goes by CB. Janet, Zandra, they all went to Australia. I think it was about 5 years ago. I thought you would like it, Missy. Wasn't it 5 years ago? Was it 6 years ago? Hi, Riri. They all went to Australia, and then Zandra, after they all were there for a while, I think a week, then Zandra went over to the coast to spend another week with Jane Davenport. And Zandra's always loved Jane Davenport things and supplies and stuff. Oh, that's cute. I don't know. That's so cute, though. It seemed like maybe we could use that in the art journal. I'm going to set that aside for the art journal. I'm just flipping through here and seeing what, and y'all can look at the books while we're, looking at them together. Just how do you, Judy-O? It's a balm 43 degrees there where Judy is. So much better. Sunny and my cuppa. Hello and good morning. You're so cute, Judy. All right. There's another little fairy tale cut. Maybe those 2 pages would be good in a journal, side by side, I think that would go with the other girl. All right. Planning ahead. That one's cute, too. All right. Let's see. I'm just flipping through here. Some little carolers might be cute. We'll see. We'll pull. There's a fireplace. That's a good one. We'll cut that out. I'll lose the tree on the back. That's a cute one there. Belinda, I see Christmas disc. Hint. I could, but I'm not doing that today. I'm doing this. I thought it would just be fun to do something different. We did the discs on Monday, so I said we'll do shadow boxes today. I'm just going to flip through so y'all can see the books, and I can kind of pick some things out of it. And I can go back and add, get some more little children or some candles or, some other things. I'm trying to get the main focal points right now. We can always add more stuff. All right, so that one is book. Oh, come back here. This one is book number, I've got ornament, 2. And then also I'm going to pull, let me just do it right quick. I'm going to lean in here. Some stickles or some, liquid pearls. We'll pull these out here too. All kinds of stuff. I got all my Tim Holtz stuff over here. Christmas tags. So we got plenty to do. And I'm going to put y'all together some little kits for giveaways today. It's never too early for Christmas. Just saying. I've already got my 3 trees. They're not decorated. They're just up with the lights on them. That's as far as I got it. But I've been doing little vignettes around the house, just getting ready. Don't touch me. Okay, let's see. Just kind of looking at kind of like the staircases are kind of cool. I mean, I've already pulled more stuff than I could even use in the 3 shadow boxes I pulled. Hi, Tina. Tina comes in saying good morning to everybody. Thanks, Tina. Hope you and the pets are doing okay, and Mom. Let's see. Cute little cats, and that's pretty there in the background. Whole city there. Maybe I need a city in the back. No, I got the window. Yeah, that needs to go in a journal. This kind of thing needs to go in a journal. But a little store might be cute with candies and stuff. we're going to sacrifice that fireplace on the back, and we're going to go with these candy canes, and I don't really want the lanterns, so we'll keep some of those. Maybe a wreath. Like I said, I can go back and pick more small items. It is pretty. Let's see. Little animals. That's pretty. Maybe that'd be a good background. What's on the back? Let's see what's on the back side here. It's going to get really busy. Oh my goodness. I might just get too busy here. All right. That's pretty too. That would be a nice. Well, I'm not sure which one I like better. This one or this one? I think that one. Okay. So has anybody else started to do any kind of decorating? That's okay if you haven't. All right, so let's see what we're going to do. Let's start with the tall one. Let me move these other ones off the table side here, so I have space for my lemon water and banana. Do you have a Christmas kitchen sink? A Christmas kitchen sink to add. What does that mean? You mean doing dishes, Devin? Not sure what that's supposed to mean. I'm not sure what you mean, a Christmas sink. Explain. And this was not $19.99. I think I paid $9 for it or something, maybe less. Well, I get them on sale, guys. And these have you can do it this way or you can do it the tall way. We'll see what I pick because it'll depend on what I. All right, this has got to come down a little. There we go. I keep trying to scoot up. You think, oh, everything but the kitchen sink. Gotcha. What's that? Yeah, I got a dishwasher. All right, so it has a velvet thing here. Let me take out these pins. These pins will be good for my what do you call it? Glitter glue thingies here. It's a couple different ones. They kind of get a little messed up after a while. So let's go ahead. But I have another Angie bowl for this kind of thing back here. Let's put that in the Angie bowl. And then I got my other little Angie bowl. All right, so that's it. So it's an 8. This is an 8 by 10. It's got velvet on it. Now, this peels off. So I can keep this for something else. It's a piece of velvet. And which would be good, like maybe for a night sky, So there's the back. You just got to remember where you're putting things, because if you go this way, you don't want to do it this way and have it be upside down, right? Or you don't have to attach it to this at all. But anyway, I think we're going to probably do I want a tall one or do I want a long? I think let's go this way. Let's go horizontal. All right, so I'm going to move this off here. I got some velvet. If I want some in the sky, might be good. All right, so let's just set this down here, out of the way, so I don't step on it if I get up. Looking around, seeing what else I got to do here. All right, so let's see here. Let's start with something in the background. And like I said, I think a velvet night sky might be kind of cool in the top, with maybe some glitter stars in it, like not halfway, but maybe a third, maybe about a third. We'll see. I won't cut it yet. And then let's see here. Do I want to do a blue? Could probably go, like right in there. This would come up to here. Maybe. Don't know if I want that or not. Got the flowers as a background. Let's see. Do I want to do the window first? I think I want to do a window first. And you can just use the whole thing if you want. Just have a black velvet background. But I don't know if I need the whole thing. But we'll see. Let me just, something on there. Oh, it's a little rip. Okay, now we'll have to put that at the bottom so we can cover it up. There's a little hole there where the pen was. Let's see. You got to make sure the hooks are on. Yes, that's exactly what I said, Tina. That's what I said. All right, so let's see. Let's just start. I like this. I had a couple windows, but I think I like this one. And you don't have to make it that complicated if you don't want. You can do what you want. You don't have to make it complicated. You can make it just a few simple things. Let's see. Some ornaments over here. Like some of these ornaments. Let's see. That one needs to go over there. I think we'll just start with this window here. Now, let me tell you a couple things about doing dimensional things. Where's my paper? Let me just get some more up here. If you're going to do dimensional things, let me get this up here. Oh, where is? Can I reach it? Oh, see, I got some over here. Hang on. Let me go over here. Get some cardstock. It doesn't matter really what color, but here we go. All right. I'm on my shelf over here. Oh, there's that calligraphy paper I was looking. Okay. So what you want to do is, if you're going to do dimensional things, let's just get a piece of cardstock here. Oh, before I get crack-a-lacking, let me go and show you my discs that are done. So you can see I varnished them. So they're finished from Monday. They're gold outline. I have not done the backs yet, but they are varnished. So there's that one, this one, and I posted them on Instagram. I love this thing here in between the girls, and they got their little, you know. So yeah, so I finished those. All right, let's see. Let's put that there. All right, so if you're going to do a dimensional project, you don't want it floppy. So what you do is, my scissors here. Here you go. I'm not gonna fussy cut. I'm just gonna first just kind of get rid of the excess here. And what you want to do is, don't try to fussy cut and then glue it on cardboard or cardstock, and then have to cut it again. High view. What you want to do is let's do these two things here. What you want to do is you want to take and glue. Glue stick would probably be okay with this, and glue stick won't wrinkle. And you're just going to attach thin paper to cardstock. So we'll just go with some glue stick. You can also put down your glitter glue or Eileen's tacky, but if you use any kind of liquid glue that's humped, you want to smooth it out so you don't have bumps and lumps in it. Okay, so I'm just going to take glue stick here, and I'm going to just. So what this does is then you only have to cut once. This glue stick's almost empty. Then you only have to cut once. Let's just put that one right up there in that corner. It's upside down, but we're cutting it out. All right, so there we go. So now I'll show you. Now when you fussy cut, you're only fussy cutting once. You're not fussy cutting the image and then cutting out the, then gluing it down and cutting it out again. So let's see here. We got enough for maybe one of these right here. This one. I'm going to use this. And I'll save these kind of papers and stuff if I want to use them for something else after later. All right, so now let's go ahead and glue this. Y'all got any questions? We good? Am I missing anybody? Thanks everybody for being here. All right, so this glue's a little dry. I think that's an old stick. All right, so now I'll get some smaller scissors. And let's go ahead and start with the big thing here. And you don't have to cut every little thing out if you don't want to. All right, you just cut around what you want. You remember, we're going to layer things up. So, all right, so now I'm going to fussy cut. And if there's any areas that you don't want to cut in there, you can always get in there with some marker, paint, whatever. You can get in there and cut as well, but if it's tight and you don't want to cut in there, then go in there with a marker. Or, like it's going to be on a black background, just go in and fill that in black. All right, so let's go ahead and and moving the image is easier than moving the scissors. I mean, I know sometimes you got to kind of get around something, but it is easier to fussy cut by moving the image rather than the scissors. Quicker, sharper, easier. Just saying. Oh, and I didn't save her name. I showed it to Denise. She didn't answer me though. Denise didn't answer me. I don't need that big scrolly thing on there. But I saw a girl, and she doesn't have a lot of followers. I don't know, she's kind of new, or I'll have to find her later. But she showed, y'all know, the clear stickers, and she also showed how to get rid of the shine on some stickers. I wasn't so impressed with the way to get rid of the shine on stickers, and that doesn't bother me anyway because you can always matte medium over it. But what she did to peel off the backs of stickers, and I haven't tried it yet. Do I have a sticker handy? But what she did, now I'll just show you, and it's not a sticker. But to peel off the sticker off of the shiny, the shiny kind, right? Hi, Dot. Am I missing anybody? All she did is she goes to the top of the sticker and she just kind of takes her finger and just kind of pulls it down like that. She doesn't try to get in there and, get a little pick and try to she just grabs hold of it like this. Y'all test it. I don't have one handy. But she just grabbed hold of it like this and went like that, and it peeled it right off. Don't know why we never thought of that before. But anyway, it was cool. I guess I could find it. I sent it to Denise so I can look her up. Here, let me see. Where's my phone? Here we go. I'll tell you. Y'all can go look her up. Go give her a follow. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to take me to our YouTube channel. It is, let me show you. Let's see if I can.
Sorry, I'm giggling because I had my hand holding camera and I tried to tuck it away really quick. But I don't know if I succeeded or if you saw my hand just fly out of the camera. Anyway.
Now, I can't see her name? Why can't I see her name?
Stickers today.
It's not showing her name. It's not showing her name. When I go click on her, it's not showing it. All right, here we go. Look this up, though. If you look this up, you'll be able to find her. Stickers, exclamation. How to dull the shine and an easy way to get the back off. If you look that up, you'll go to her. Her name's not here. I just sent a link to Denise, so it's just not showing it. But go look up stickers, exclamation. How to dull the shine and an easy way to get the back off. And some of y'all may already follow her. I mean, I do now, but Anyway, that's who did it. Sorry. Now, if one of y'all find it, it would probably be Kat. But anyway, if any of y'all find it, find her name, we'll shout her out. But anyway, I thought that was really, she did it just like that. Just like that. She pulled those stickers off, or the backing off. All right, let's see. Let's go around this edge here. Okay. Almost done on this one. And I don't need that little curly Q at the bottom there. It's probably not going to show if it's inside the box at the bottom anyway. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. All right, now let me just take I'll just take a Sharpie pen or a Sharpie, and I'm going to fill in. Do I need to zoom in more? Y'all tell me. If y'all want me to zoom in, you have to let me know. Otherwise, I'm thinking, well, that's probably close enough. All right, so I'm just going to fill in the background where, so I don't have to fussy cut that, and it's going to be black in the background. Or if it's a different color, you could fill in a different color. Okay. There's only a couple spots. And you don't have to do this in a shadow box either. You can just do it on a, card. You could do it on a card. Oh, there we go. There we go. What's her name, Kat? Did you notice her name or her channel name? Okay. So there we go. So now you have it on cardstock. All right, so I'm not going to glue anything down yet. I'm just going to kind of fiddle with it a little bit. So you could just do something like this. Or again, we don't have to have the black background. We could let's just try to find another background just because. Let's see how fast. No, that might be too much. See, you might need a kind of a plain background too. I didn't pull any other Christmas papers. I didn't pull any Christmas papers other than, let's see here. Maybe that might work. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this. And we could do it tall. So this could be, let's make sure we're going the right way. All right. And then let's trim off the little white border there. Sue's Journal Adventure also has a nice video, Laverne said. On stickers, Laverne. All right, y'all look in chat there and see everybody who they're talking about. I always go back and skim through my chat, make sure I didn't miss any new people or miss anything important. She's been around a long time. Yeah. I didn't know about her, There's so many thousands of people, you try to find new people you find new people all the time. All right, let's see here. So if I do this, plus I can just paint the edges here. Let's see, you can paint the edges out, paint it black or whatever color. Get a little paint on there. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and trim this down, make a dent. All right. So if we do that and we do all right, so I'm going to do a few things here. Let me do a couple things here. It kind of needs to be centered, so we'll do some other things. We'll make this one kind of simple because I'm just trying to get in the swing of it myself. All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm thinking I want to glue this down with regular glue, not a glue stick. Although it'd probably be okay, but this glue stick, here's what Denise would call the crap glue stick. All right, so let's see. First, I'm going to want to paint the edges. This needs to be a little trimmed. It's got a dry. I'm just going to paint the edges, and we can also, you know what? I think I'm going to paint the edges black, but I'm going to put gold around all the edges. So it's probably not going to really show, but I'm not sure exactly how much the gold will be in there. So let's just go ahead real quick. Some black paint here. Don't need too much. Let's get probably need a wax paper. Let's get a smaller brush here. All right. Let me get a piece of wax paper. All right. So, okay. It's only the two sides that are really going to show, but I'm just going to kind of run a little bead of black across the bottom here just to make sure. Plug in my heat tool, and then we'll glue down the background. And we'll just, I might have to get out some beads, or I don't know. I tried it. Took me a while. It took me a good hour just to get this stuff out and ready to go without any extra accoutrement, beads and jewels, and like I've added to my other ones that I showed y'all earlier. All right, let's move the black paint out of the way. And let me get a baby wipe to get the excess black out of the brush before I put it in my clean water, Janet. Clean water. All right. Maybe we need, I got my little Angie yo-yos too. Maybe in one of them we could put a little Angie yo-yos. Got that over here. Okay. Uh-oh. Come back here, little yo-yo. One of them escaped. Okay. All right. Now, let's dry this. Hang on. You'll see all the steps one by one. All right. Let's dry this edge. Okay. Now, let me get another baby wipe to get my hands, make sure my hands are clean. Okay, now, let's go ahead and glue this down. No, still with the tour? Let's see, I said hi to Dot, Shelly. Who else am I missing? Said hi to Angie. I think I said hi to Angie. We're talking about Angie. I guess I said hi to her. Isn't it, Dina? All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, this is much better, much smoother. I think that other little Yoo-hoo one, this one's just old, I think. Okay. Alrighty. If anything hangs over the edge, I'll just, what do you call it? Trim it off up there. Now see, this may not be the best thing glue to use after all, because I think it's sticking in the middle. I'm going to, just for safety's sake, I'm going to go ahead and put a tiny little bead of glue, of the glitter glue, right along the edge, just so it doesn't come up. It's not making too big of a bead. Now, if you use your school glue or Eileen's tacky, it's going to be too bumpy. You don't want that. So let's just go along the edge. It's because it's on that piece of plywood or whatever kind of wood that is. That the base is on. This side glued down better. Let's peel it up. Peel it up. Okay, and then over here. All right. pin here. Come on. Come on, there we go. Nope, missed it. Very tiny. All right, clean that off. There we go. All right, let's see if there's anything hanging over. There's just a little bit hanging over the edge. Let me trim that off right there. Yes, that's all I need. Okay. So now I think what I want to do, just to make it look fancy smancy, is I'm going to go ahead and take my gold and just go ahead and outline it with gold while we're sitting here. Hi, Cindy Daly. Anybody else coming in I missed? All right, let's see here. Okay. And I don't even know how much that's going to show with the frame. The frame may cover most of that up, but we'll see. Okay. Got a little shiny frame there. All right, let me move this out of the way. For now. Okay, so I don't want to glue anything else down yet. I want to lay everything out. But now that it's on cardstock, right, so we're going to pop dot it up. So I will just go ahead and put some pop dots on here. It's a shadow box, and it's deep. It's an inch deep, so I can get things really, in some of the ones I put those little 3-dimensional mushrooms. I always put one in the middle too, so it doesn't collapse in the middle. I'm not going to glue it down yet. Let's see, what else do I have over here? I have these dimensional bows like this. Now, I don't like the little, I'm going to pull off the little, I don't want that little white sticky thing to show there. The little pop dot that was on there. So I'm going to peel that off, but I want to put like a real bow, some real bows on here. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? I'm going to put one on each side here too, I think. All right. So again, they have pop dots, but if I put those, I pulled that off. I don't want the pop dots to show. So I'm going to put there. Oops, stuck to my finger. Put one there. Get it off that little dot. There we go. Okay. This keeps sticking to my finger. I need to clean my fingers off. My fingers are sticky. Okay. All right, let's put the little thing back on here a minute. All right, where's my, there we go. Let's see, Joyce. Anybody else coming in? It looks like a beautiful, yes, doesn't it? But you're looking out a window. You're looking into a window there, which I like. So, all right, let's move these. So see, this is going to be popped dot. I could even double pop dot it up to make it even more dimensional if I want to. We'll see. I'm just right now just kind of laying it out, right? And I want 1 or 2 of those. So you can use all your Christmas stuff. I mean, you can use tags and, all kinds of your Christmas accoutrement. I just like saying that. All right, so let's see. I think what I want to do is have a couple of the ornaments here. Do I want this big one that I cut out? That may be too big. I think I might go with these. Some of these ornaments off to the side a little bit. All right, let's do this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just a little plan now. We're working on a plan. Let's get a few of these. And again, I want to glue them down on some cardstock. This one has a line down, and I could either cover that up with a marker or just cut it right there and put it on the side. Let's see. I only might need those three. Oh, let's get a little one too. Let's get two. I didn't want them all red. Maybe do I have some more little ornaments sitting around? Oh, here's a green. Maybe a green one. All right, we'll go. I'll do all of them, and we'll see what we decide on. All right, let me get another piece of cardstock, and I'm going to do 2 giveaways. I'm going to do a giveaway like in a few minutes, and then we'll do one toward the end, so that if you can't stay, you can be a part of the giveaways. How about that? Because we do a lot. We do extra giveaways during the holidays. If y'all don't know. Okay, so let's just go ahead and glue these down. They only really need to be glued in the middle, not all the white paper on the edge, because we're going to cut them out. But this way you can, even if you don't pop dot them, they'll still be, more dimensional. And so, all right, there we go. I don't know. Let's do this one too. Since y'all are being all so patient, watching me do a lot of fussy cutting, put a Santa and sled, and could do that in the background. I think I'm going to do ornaments in this case, and we'll see what else. I did. If you weren't here, Angie, at the beginning, I pulled a bunch of stuff. I pulled a bunch of stuff from. Let's just put this in those scraps from the different books. All right, so I do have a plan for this, but let me just, and I'll try to be quick. All right, first let's just big cut, and then we'll get the little scissors to fussy cut. All right. Alrighty, let's see here. Sip of water. Hi, Raul! You got 2 of your giveaways in the mail. Good. The animal coloring pages and the new lineup streamathon. Okay, well, here, let me just click on it. And the lineup for the streamathon is complete, and we'll post soon for the schedule. There you go, guys. If you don't follow Raul, go over there at his post tab. Plus, he's probably put it on shorts and other things too. So go follow Raul. And he's hosting the streamathon. Okay, I have a plan here. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to go around the little ornament holder because I'm going to put a real string in there. I can cover that line up if I need to with something too. So let's just go. Remember, it's on cardstock. All right, so yeah, go follow Raul for all the New Year's Eve deets. Thanks, Raul. Hi, Anna Louise. Who else is here? I try not to miss anybody, but if you don't put it in caps, more than likely I will miss you. So, all right. So let's just kind of go around to make it a little. Just round this off. I'll probably go around them with gold. Give them a little more oomph. I need my small crocodile hole, I think. I think my hole punch that I have is a little big for these. I'm thinking in my head where my small hole punch is. And I don't know. And let's just make a little rounded thing here for the string to go through. I really don't even need that because I'm going to put a bow. I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to mess with punching holes. I'm just going to cut that off and just put the string and the bows. I don't need that. Okay. Making more work for myself than I need to. Because I'm thinking, where's those tools? Where's my crocodile? Where's my, where's this? So, all right, one more. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so now these are all, backed with cardstock and not just flimsy paper. So I don't know which ones are going to go in front of which ones yet, but I want some twine on them all. So let's just pull up a bunch of this here. And so you can just make this for a little sitting on the table or hanging in a little corner. All right, so now let's see how I want to do this. Because I think I'm going to put, maybe I'll just make some little bows like this. Okay, so y'all going to have to bear with me a minute. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this and this. And just tie a little. I don't know they all need them, but I'm going to make an extra ones. Okay. Probably only need about 3. Let's make 3. The others can just have some of the string, maybe. Well, no, they need it. They all need it. Hang on. Just take me a second. The scissors don't cut string as well as these. Okay, that's 2. Let's see. No, I just see how this. Yeah, when it's inside the box. Yeah, it'll look. I showed, if you missed it earlier, if y'all anyone that just came in, I did show a few, not a Christmas one, but some other shadow boxes that I pulled. I have more. I have 5 more, I think, that I've made that are around the house. I've got a few hanging up, but I just pulled, I think 3. I pulled 3 to show y'all. I didn't even pull the nice long, tall, that one. I didn't pull that one. When I send y'all a postcard, I'll send y'all some of this string. So y'all can do something with it. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Got 1 more to go. Okay, we need a little bit more here. Alrighty. Okay. Last one. Can't tell you how many hundreds of thousands of bows I've made when I was in visual merchandising. And we didn't buy bows already made. We made the bows. We bought the ribbon. Just to buy ribbon is cheaper than buying bows already made. and we'd buy the big rolls of ribbon, and we had to make all our bows. We had to make all our bows by hand. We didn't get any store. We didn't get no store bought bows. Okay, so let's see. So we got that. We got that. Okay, some of those, and I think I want to outline. If I can do it carefully and just take a second, not get in a hurry, because I don't want a big thick. I just want a little bit. I just want a little bit of gold around the edges. I don't want to go. I got to be careful, not to get it real thick, like those. Just real gently, because it will add a little something something to it. Now I will go over this with gold. Go over the little. There we go. Shh, shh, shh. There we go. And I'll go in with some red alcohol marker or some tan alcohol marker. I can get rid of that, or the bow could cover it up. All right, so let's just see. Let's just go ahead and go with this and just gently go around the edge. Try to be not too. Let's give it a little bit more oomph. It's crooked. It's okay. But I guess you want to cut it out a little, make sure it's perfectly round. Well, not perfect, but take a little more time to make sure they're rounded before you start outlining in gold, because that will really stand out. Okay. Hi, Carol. Anybody else coming in? Thanks for being here. Let me finish these, and then we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll do another giveaway at the end. I need to go to the post office today. Brooke said she sent me some. I haven't been down. Well, yesterday the post office was closed, so, and nothing was in my mailbox on Monday. So I know she said I sent you something. She kind of told me what it was, but so maybe by Monday I'll have something to show from Brooke. Brooke with an E. Okay, there we go. All right, there's that. Now, real quick, let's see. These two right here need a little. Let's see if I can get an alcohol marker that has. That's too dark. It's just a light skin tone here. Let's try this one. No, that was me dried out. No, that's not quite it either. I just need a light. I need this skin tone. Is that too? Maybe that'll do. Yeah, I'll just put a string over it. The red one is probably going to be easier to find a color. That's like matching a skin tone there. Okay, that's better. Maybe a little darker. Oh, wrong end. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's good. All right, now let's just kind of set those up here for a second. Put that back on the glue stick. All right. Now, what else do I want? Let's see. Do I want a Merry Christmas in there? No, because I think the ornaments are going to cover that. You can put all kinds of things. You can put anything. You can put anything. And then sitting on the base, I'll probably put some little curly in the bottom of the, what do you call it? In the bottom of the box. I want to have maybe something down in there. All right, let's just go ahead and see here what we can do. Do I want, this could be in the box, like toward the front, maybe. Oh, that might be too much. Maybe cut in half, though, maybe. Well, keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I think I'll go ahead and, tape it and put it down here. Let's take off the let's take off the backs. Now, once you stick this down, it's pretty sticky. And if you're going to put it on paper, if you try to peel it up, you probably peel up your paper. So make sure you kind of know where you're going. And do I know where I'm going? Not necessarily, but make sure you do. Because you don't want to stick something down and have it, you can't pick it back up. Okay, so let's see here. Now let me get the box. Where's my box? All right. And the glass does need cleaning too, but so you can see you got about an inch in there. Okay. All right, let's see here. I'm going to kind of put it up here a little bit. What about there? Okay, now let's see about our ornaments here. I'm just going to kind of lay them out, and I'm going to pop dot some, and some I'll have just laying flat. Like that one can be flat. Let's see, let's go over here with that one, and then maybe have this one pop dotted in front of it right there. Kind of behind there a little bit. Like that. This one. Maybe this one can be flat, and this one can be forward, and this one can be popped out. Okay, that's all we need. We just need those. All right, so let's glue these two down. Y'all still with me here? This is on cardstock now. Don't lose my little pen. I'm going to use that again in just a second. All right, that one. And this one. All right, then these. Popped out these. I think I put 3. Okay. Hey, Mrs. Money, how you doing? Is that Ruth? Ruth, is that you? I know that for a while they weren't changing the names here, but now I think they started changing some of the names here too. There's Ellen. I didn't see your joke, Angie. I'm sorry. It is Ruth? Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, we're going to put this one right here. And this one kind of tucked up a little bit under there. And this one can go right over here. All right. I know it's hard to tell that they're dimensional, but when they're in the box, can you see that they're dimensional? Okay. Now what I want to do is with these little strings, the little bows, do I want them a little bit smaller? Let's see here. Maybe a little bit smaller. Let's trim them. Let's trim it down just a little. Yeah. Okay. I think I want one. Gonna have to give me a minute to hold it because I'm making one come up off the hang. I don't think that's going to work. I think I need to do a gold. I think I'm just going to do a gold hanger. We'll just do, well, I guess I could do a little piece. I can't do it from this, though. It has to be separate because it's going to bend the bow if I try to do one of the hangers. My fingers are sticky. It needs just a little piece, not attached to the bow. I'll trim that down in a minute. Like that. Thank you, Devin. Okay, so let's make a tiny one here. Let's make this one a little smaller. Okay. Okay, this one won't probably need a hanger. You probably won't see that one. Make it a little smaller. Okay. This one's going to need one hanging here. Let's see if I can get behind it. There's a good piece right here. Right. It's a little shorter. This one's going to be in the very back. Okay, last one. Maybe have this one have a little bit more string hanging down like that. Okay, that's going to sit for a minute. Oh, I missed one. Let's do that one. Okay, where's my pen? We'll let that sit while I do a giveaway. Hang on, guys. With this hanging down kind of like into the window. Like that. Isn't that cute? This one went crooked. I don't know. I might have to end up adding a little bit more glue. We'll see. Hi, Zinjin. Anybody else coming in? Hi, Arlene. All right, let's see now. Okay, what else do I want in the window itself? Let's see here. Let me kind of make sure this is kind of, I want to make sure it's kind of not dusty there. Shouldn't have too much fingerprints or anything on the inside, but I just want to make sure there's no dust in there. I can clean the outside or better. All right, so now let's see. See, there's a lip thing here that holds the glass in. All right, so let's let that sit for a minute while we do a giveaway. Okay. All right, let me back out a little. Let's move the heat tool. All right, so I'm gonna do a couple little. See, then this is I'm gonna have some of this down in here inside, and I think I'm gonna have a piece of this. Like, let me just cut. Let me get the big scissors. Let's just cut some of this off. Can I cut? so that this is kind of down in here like that. Let me go back. Let me go over the trash. I don't want any of this glitter around. There we go. That'll go down here. I'll put a pop dot right in the middle of one of those. Well, I probably have to put some glue there. Hang on. I'm going to glue the pop dot on there because I don't know that the pop dot will stick to that kind of glittery surface. So I'll put some glitter glue down, which is no glitter in it. And let's get a pop dot and put a pop dot right on there. And let's let that sit for a minute. Okay, we'll let that sit. All right, let's see. Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, so I am going to, I don't know if we're going to get more than, maybe we can get one more done or at least going. I know things take a while. And, when you have, I always, stream less than 3 hours. It's hard to get a lot of completed projects. All right, so we are going to do, I wanted to give y'all some of these tags on this round. This is this round 1 of the giveaways. All right, so I will give y'all each some cardstock. Some postcard. Here we go. Let's get down here where I have my little stack of stuff. Okay. All right, so I'll give it, let's do 2 U.S., 2 international, and then hopefully I'll have time to do the same thing again. 2 U.S., 2 international. All right, so let's see here. So that means 4 now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting the envelopes here. All right, let me just make a pile there. All right, so 2 U.S. and 2 international. Okay, so let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, so let's do, I'll give you each right now we're going to do 2, each person. All right, so these are some tags you can cut down. You can glue them to some cardstock and then make them tags that are stiffer. I'm going to give you some, I'll give you each craft color and a white piece. Not that, I'm sure y'all all have cardstock and stuff that, that's going to look cute. All right, so let's start with this. I'm going to find some little things. Okay. I don't want to, it's got my little glue thing there. Okay. All right, let's do the, and then the round 2 will go with some other different stuff. So this is some tags here. Some little gnomes, there's a little owl, that's a little hedgehog or something in a tree, and a little fox or something. So we're going to do this. Okay. All right, we're going to start with that. Then a piece of white cardstock in each one. Well, I think I can I'll put 1 because that way I can give you more of some other stuff. Okay, so some white cardstock, and then I can put some of the red twine in between so it'll lay flat, especially for international. Some twine here. So let's see how much I can fit in here with it being. Hang on, guys. All right, so let's see. I'm going to give you an arm's length, like from arm to arm. That's quite a bit. Let's see. So there's 1. Hang on. What is that, a yard? When you go from end to end, arm to arm length, spread out. Let's there's another one there. Okay. Get y'all in the Christmas mood. Holiday. Y'all do Christmas and use it for something else. All right, there we go. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to give y'all a treat. Y'all ready for a treat? I am going to give y'all, let's see if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough. I think I have enough. I'm going to give y'all each an Angie yo-yo. Random colors, because I got to have enough for each person. Because I want 4 for the next round. Okay, so everybody will get an Angie yo-yo. All right, let's move these off the table for a minute till the next round. Okay, let's move the yo-yos down here. All right, and now I want to go over here to some of the little these ephemeras and give y'all each a little some. Oh, let me get the bigger scissors. Where's the bigger? Give y'all each a little animal or something else here. So we'll do a little animal. Some cookies. Here's some cookies. We'll do that. Okay. All right. What else can I throw in here? All right. Let's just kind of tuck this in here. Is this nice, y'all? Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to just take a second and put it in the envelope because otherwise I'm going to lose control of all this. All right. So let's put everything like that and this. Put it like a little sandwich here. And put that in the envelope. Okay, so each one. Let's make a little postcard sandwich with some string and a yo-yo. Okay. And y'all can make you a couple little cards or something. Okay. All right, there we go. There's round one of our giveaways. Okay, y'all still with the tour? Let's see. Hi, Messy Oz. Am I missing anybody? I'm sure I'm missing some people coming in. Then we're going to get back over to this in just a second, okay? All right, so we usually, how we always do it, let me make sure I got all the glue off my hands here. Let's move these little brushes out of my way. I'm not using these right now. Let's put them right here. All right, try to make some space. Get a sip of my lemon water. Okay. Post-its. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll do US first, and then we'll do international, and then I'm going to do the same thing again in about an hour. Yeah, you want grilled cheese? Judy. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll start with US. Okay. USA only. 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, US only, put in a number between 1 and 100. Then I will get my iPad over here and bring up random.org. Hang on. Random. Okay, random.org. And here's our little number generator there. All right, so wait till I type in go. One number only. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top or all messages, whatever it says on your device. USA only, 1 to 100, one number only. Yes, keep chat to a minimum while we do this so that it's easy for the mods to find who wins. All right, let me get over. I can't find my keyboard. It's under everything. Okay. All right. There we go. USA only, 1 to 100. Then we'll put this box together, start another one, and we'll do another giveaway in a little bit. I do want to add some. I think I might want this Liquid Pearls, this bisque color. I like that. Or I could go with just gold because I'm going to have this. Let's see here. Do I have this gold in there? I think there's some in there. We'll go with that. Okay. We'll see what this looks like. And again, I'm kind of putting these together kind of fast. I did want one of these little candies sitting down at the bottom, so you can't really see it so much, but it'll be sitting on the inside of the box. Maybe you might not even be able to see that. I don't know. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. Y'all ready? Y'all got your numbers in? I'm going to count down. Don't dilly-dally dawdle or lollygag. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. First two people closest to 85 without going over. 85. First two people closest to 85 without going over. Let me scroll back. See, a CB has 80. Let me scroll back. Let me go all the way back because it's the first two people. First two people closest to 80, 85 without going over. So it looks like it's going to be CB with 80. I think. Am I correct? Y'all double check me. I think CB had 80. Who's the next one down that did not go over? Closest to 89 without going over. I'm scrolling back again. Missy had 64. Is it? No, Beth Ellen had 77. I think it's Beth Ellen with 77. Beth Ellen, I don't think I've ever sent you anything. Or is it, let's see. Yeah, Beth Ellen. Okay, Beth Ellen, you'll need to send me your address. I don't share it with anybody, not even the other mods. Okay, so here's my email. Let me put that in here. If I've sent you something before, I don't remember. So just send it to me again. Okay, so CB and Beth Ellen, those are the US. And then let's go ahead and do international only. International only. Same rules apply. Wait till I type in go. Put in a number between 1 and 100. That's hard to see on that pink, isn't it? That pink posted. Okay, wait till I type in go. Yeah, don't put your address in here. Email me, okay? Yeah, email me your address. Nobody put your addresses in here, okay? My mods will just get rid of them real quick. But don't put them in. Email me. Okay, here we go. International only. 1 to 100. First two people closest without going over. Okay. International only. Okay. And then first two people send you a little thing so you can make you some postcards or just make you a little something to make you smile. If you can make it for somebody else, don't send it back to me. Send it to somebody else. Y'all share it amongst yourselves. And so, yeah, we'll put this one together in the box. Going to put some stickles on there. And then maybe do one more. At least start one more. I'll try to post them on Instagram later without the glass. Maybe I can do, just set it in there without the glass or something. So you can kind of see what it looks like. So, all right, guys, get your numbers in. Okay. Y'all got them in? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, did somebody need the instructions? Just put in a number. It's without going over, Rusha. Without going over. Yeah. 1. Okay, there we go. All right, new number, international only. 63. First two people closest to 63 without going over. Without going over. Okay. 63 without going over. Let me scroll back. Let's see what we got here. 63 without going over. See, Lana C had 55. It might be Lana, and I don't think I have your address, Lana C. I think it's Lana C with 55. Okay, let's see who else. Scrolling. 63 without going over. Is it Carol with 50? I think it might be Carol with 50. And I do, Carol sent me her new address, so I do have Carol. Carol with 50 and Lana. All right, so Lana, you'll need to send me your address. Here's my email. Congratulations. Y'all can make y'all some little postcards with some little goodies and an Angie yo-yo in there. Okay, there we go. Oh, let me put down this is Carol, my quiet Carol. So, well, our CB one too, but my quiet Carol. Okay. All right, there we go. Lana C, Carol, and Beth Ellen and CB. Y'all all got a little envelope coming. I want to do another one in about an hour. Let's see how much time we got to do another one of these. Let's see. All right, so I want to add some stickles. Let's make sure the stickles is working here. Is that working? Is there anything left in it? Let's see. I think so. Come on. Do I need to stick a pin? There it goes. I'm just going to put some little glitter dots around. Now I got to remember these are wet, so I got to remember that myself. So I don't smear my little glitter dots. Just a few, just a little touch of something. And you could also put sequins. I do have sequins. I didn't pull it out, but I do have sequins and little jewels. You can use all your little stuff. All that dimensional stuff we never use. Well, I don't. All right, so let's do that. How do I want to show y'all this? Because I don't want to touch anything. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see, I'm going to put that down there. I got to trim that let's trim that little piece of string up here. Let's see if I can do this without, I'm going to want that in there. I'm going to have to continue on here. So I want this to be, I'm going to pick that up, which I told you it's going to tear, but it's okay because I'm going to put it right back down. There we go. So I'm going to want that right here, just this little curly Q here. Kind of want it to go across here. Maybe I should kind of like that across there because this is going there too. Let's see what I can do here. Hang on, guys. Let's take off the back here. It's a little pop dot, and the glue's not dry there yet. Yeah, it's not quite dry. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, we want that there. Alrighty. Any glue showing will dry. This just kind of curl that in there like that. Okay, it's going to need some more glue. Whoop, this. Going to need some more glue dots in here. Okay. All right. Hi, Joycey, Karen. Anybody else I missed coming in? Thanks, everybody, for being here. Trying to get the pen back in the bottle here. That's always the tricky part. All right, so let's see. I don't know. I'm going to have to let this sit because I can't flip it over and put it in the glass. This is just going to fall right off until it's glued down. I'm going to need my tacky glue, I think. I'm going to need some thicker glue dots here up under this. And it'll take a minute to dry, and it will dry clear, but this is kind of a three-dimensional heavier thing, right? So let's just do that. And then when it's in the glass, I can just kind of set it here like this so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. See, it's going to look like that, but behind glass. Okay, do I have everything kind of sitting there? So what do y'all think? Doesn't that look pretty? And this will be dimensional, Let's pull that back up there. There we go. Okay. Hold that there for a second. Isn't it pretty? And if you have some little jewels or little sequins, you could pop them in there or, put a little something, something in the window. But I like these little three-dimensional bows we added to it, right? All right, let me just set this aside. I'm going to take a quick break. Oh, the other thing I was thinking about doing was one of these candies. One of these little candies in there. What do y'all think? That needs to be in there, doesn't it? That little candy, it needs to be in there. All right, we're going to glue one of those down. That, again, is going to have to be a nice big blob of glue. I'm going to set that little candy right there. That's so cute. Right? Isn't that cute? All right, let's just move this to the side. It's sitting on the wrong side of the glass right now, so it's not sitting inside the shadow box. I just have it sitting on top of the glass or on top of the edge until this dries. Then I'll turn it over and put it in. But I'll probably take a picture of it like this. Well, it's got the little things there. Oh, I don't know. I'll figure out the photo. Later. All right, so let me put that up there. Let me do a BRB and then take a quick break. And then we're going to do one more. Let's do a square one. We'll do one of the smaller square ones here. Take all these. And again, I get these 50% off. Hobby Lobby, they go on sale. Michael's. Oh, this one's got the twist kind here. Some have the bin kind, some have the twist kind. All right, so let's just grab that. There we go. And this one doesn't have velvet on it. It's just got a piece of paper here. Which it doesn't matter if it sticks to it because we're covering it up. Okay. I probably didn't even need to take it off, to tell you the truth. But there we go. All right. BRB. Okay. I got all the glue off my hands. Huh? All righty. Let's see. Thank you, Cindy Daly. All right. So now, let's see what we can do with the second one. The square one. Put this down here. If y'all weren't here earlier, I picked a bunch of different ephemera and stuff. I kind of like this. This is a background, but let's see what else we got, because I had these windows and oh, you know what? Well, let's do this one. Let's do this one. How about that? Let's do this one. We'll try to get as much of the landscape and everything in it as we can. Plus, I might have to paint some edges, but we'll see. Or if I can just do the gold. All right, so if we do, let's see here. Get some of these, just so that I can glue it easier. All right. Oh, it's going to fit. Let's kind of go right up to the edge with the moon. Right there. Double-sided tape. That's what I should just use to stick it down. Double-sided tape. Sometimes double-sided tape shows through too, so. All right. Right up there. And then just making a little. And these are books by Pour Toast. You can follow him on Instagram. And he does And he's very interactive with you. If you post something using his stuff, he'll acknowledge you and shout you out. Hey, John, how's it going? What'd you think of last night's show? All right, so I'm going to just put some glitter glue and I'll smash it out down with my finger here around the edge anyway. So last night was episode 2 of the new season of Oak Island. And John and Judy will do a recap tonight about 7:30. 7:30. Let me go ahead. I'm just going to put some glue stick down in here in the middle. All right, let's see here. Thank you, John, for stopping in, supporting the channel. All right, that's a little needs to come over a little bit. I already might be too late. Let's see if I can move it over just a tad there. I'll outline it with gold. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Hello, gang. There's John's channel. Thank you, John. Yeah, if y'all like Oak Island and all things Templar and I'm glad I looked. I did have it on the right, going the right way. Oh, maybe I did put that upside down. All right, let's go ahead and outline it with gold, like we did the other one. Let's see if I can get a good grip here. Is that sticking up a little? Yeah, I need to trim that just a little. Okay, I think it's good everywhere else. All right. I got to go this way with it. Alrighty. Give us a little gold border there. See what else we can put on here. Rant about Gary's daughter. Okay, that would be good. And you know what? I had read somewhere because I was wondering what happened to what's her name? You know, the girl that does all the scientific equipment, looking at what's her name? Not Ellen. What's her name? Anyway, I had heard that she had some kind of emergency and wasn't going to be back this season, but she was back this season. What's her name, John? You know who I'm talking about. The one that does the scanning, you know, all the scanning. I'd saw on the internet that she wasn't going to be back. Emma. Thank you, John. I thought that Emma wasn't going to be back, and she was back. So I don't know. Okay, let's see. Do I want this? Do I want a window? Oh, I kind of like this. No, I kind of like this with the book, but I kind of maybe with some presents in the background. You know, like that maybe. No, that might not work. Here's a window. I'm just going to kind of go through these and see which one I like. Oh, here, we need this. We need this blue window. It's huge, though. What I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to cut these out. All right, y'all have to watch a minute. We're going to fussy cut. Another one. I forgot it. Oh, what? I looked it up. It said Emma. It said Emma on the thing. Okay. I'm glad she's back, but I said, oh, I thought Emma was, y'all can watch me cut. I thought she was gone for the season. So, yeah, but I like her though, you know, but it is kind of odd to have Gary's daughter there when Gary doesn't hardly do anything. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know what he does behind the scenes, but it seems like there's plenty, you know, he doesn't need his daughter there doing metal detecting when he could surely handle it. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Oh my gosh, we're so bad. Okay. But we stick with it somehow, huh, John? Oh, you know what I forgot to do, guys? Y'all didn't yell at me. I gotta glue this down. Gotta glue it on some cardstock. We got to glue it down before we cut. Otherwise, we're cutting twice. We don't want to do that. Sorry, I got distracted with Oak Island. Yeah, John, right. All right, let's just go ahead. I told you, glue it down to the cardstock first so you don't have to cut it out twice. And what did I do? I forgot to glue it down. All right, so here we go. Let's just move it over a little bit more. So that then it's on a piece of cardstock. And you can, pop dot it up and everything. All right, there we go. All right, now let's start over. All right, we're going to get this second little box, shadow box done, and we'll do another giveaway. What, Devin? Devin said something. I missed it. She's oopsing now. Don't forget, Devin comes on at 3 Eastern. Last I saw, she doesn't know what she's going to do. I thought she was going to play Clue, but she just didn't have a clue. All right, there we go. We're back to where we were. Hang on there a second, guys. I'm cutting as fast as I can. When you do one, or if you do one, don't rush. Take your time. Enjoy the process. Enjoy all the decisions to make it look cool. Once it's, in your shadow box. And again, I can go around any of the edges with some like blue marker or black marker, because this is going to be pretty dark down here. But what I kind of wanted to do, I kind of wanted to cut some of these windows out. I wanted to cut them out, but that might take me a minute. I don't know. Cut these little individual windows out with an X-Acto knife. Because then you could see this background, Or I could just leave it. Or I got another idea what I'm going to do. All right, y'all bear with me now. Bear with me. If it doesn't work, then we'll start over. All right, we got to zoom back in again. We zoomed out when we did the giveaway. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a Sharpie marker. First, I'm going to hit the areas that are like, edge, any white edges that, I didn't cut out. We'll just fill those in. There's a little snow there. We could put snow. We could do 3-dimensional snow. I got this stickles. And I got this stickles. We could do some snow. Let's do snow. Okay, so what I'm going to do. All right, y'all ready? Wait for it. I'm just going to. The Sharpie marker, I think, is getting ready to go out. I might have to get another Sharpie. We'll get some little bows out again. Because it's got the fake bow or the flat bow. We'll put a 3-dimensional bow. And we'll put some snow. Like some of the window you can see through. And you can see the snow. Bye, Devin. Thanks for stopping in. I should get an acrylic marker out down. It'd be quicker, I think, than this Sharpie. But we're going to roll with it now. I just picked it up because it was handy. Trust me, this is quicker than cutting them out. Quicker than cutting it out and trying to cut around each little window pane without cutting the window pane. Oh, Lon's leaving. Okay. I need a better Sharpie. Do I have a new Sharpie sitting over here somewhere? Or just a block? Let's check it. There we go. Ah, there we go. Now we're juicy here. I do have to be a little more careful though. So instead of cutting each of those little window panes out, we're going to paint in the sky so that then we can put stars in there and it looks like you're looking through the window from the inside out. I don't want to, I mean, I'm trying to hurry as fast as I can, but I want it to look good. Got to take a little time here. Did you decide what you're going to do yet, Devin? We'll just sit here and talk about you for a minute. Janet would be having her ruler out, I'm telling you. Don't look too close at these, Janet. They're not perfect window panes anymore. But I do think about putting some snow. But I don't want to make it look like it's snowing on the inside of the house. Oh, over there. I'll have to do a little touch up. We'll see. Still no clue. Okay. All right, now these window panes are bigger. Yeah, I need to do them all. I need to do them all. Okay, so these are the bigger window panes down here. We're going to add some stuff down here. We'll add some little dimensional things. Like I said, I didn't pull a whole lot of dimensional things. I worked on just getting the books out and the, papers and stuff. But we'll work on this for a little bit and we'll do another giveaway. Even if I don't finish it, I'll post it on Instagram when it's done. I'm going to put some little bows and some of that gold stuff and maybe another candy cane and I got some little ivy things too. Let's look at that. But I'll be all getting some ideas and getting inspired to do some Christmas crafting. We did do some, I didn't even use any Tim Holtz stuff. I did pull my bag, Tim Holtz Christmas. We didn't use any of it. We just used Porto stuff today. And I'll post pictures of his books too when I post pictures of the windows. Okay, so I will straighten up some of these window panes a little better with a marker, with a white gel pen or something. So, but I do want now, let's go ahead and put some dots on here. And you can get these dots at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then that way, it looks like you're looking out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to splatter. I could splatter. I could just splatter rather than hand dot them. They look better when you splatter rather than try to hand dot each one. It doesn't look as natural, you know, as if you splatter. So let's go ahead and just splatter real quick. Let's see. Let me get a little bit of white. Let me get a bucket of stars. See, I pulled all my Tim Holtz stuff. Maybe that, all right, we'll do that. Well, second giveaway for those of y'all that stuck around for a while. I'll give y'all some Tim Holtz stuff in that giveaway. Didn't use our black velvet. We'll use that somewhere else. And we got our string here and our yo-yos. Where's my yo-yos? Oh, there. All right, let's see here. All right, so we got some more bows. Let's go ahead and do some white paint here. A little white paint, don't need much. A little bit of water. Make a bucket of stars. Get a floppy brush, like I like those, like these calligraphy brushes. They're real floppy like. And let's just do some, might need a little more water. I got my hand over it so it doesn't, I'm tapping it. But I don't want all of it to go everywhere, so we're going to do this. Okay. And you can wipe off anywhere you don't want it on the window pane there. Okay. And you can add a couple bigger snowflakes if you want with the, let's see, where's my... With the Posca, you could go in there with just a couple larger snowflakes here and there. But if you splatter, it just looks better. It looks more real, you know. There we go. All right, so there's that. Arlene's, this is simple orange juice. Okay, I missed something on the orange juice top. Oh, this is a simply cranberry, but yeah, there is simply orange as well, View. I caught it, View. All right, so now I think we're going to go kind of over here to the side. We're going to go here a little bit to the side so the moon and this tree shows a little bit. Let's go ahead and I'm going to do 3 little ribbons. Again, I want to make sure that the little white, what do you call it, their pop dots are off so they don't show. And I'm not gluing this down yet because it's I don't want to touch that yet. But let's see here. Let's go with the, so I'm going to put one there, one there, one there. Then my fingers are sticky again, so I'm picking up the... And there. Okay, see? All right, now, what else do I want to do? We'll probably do this little piece of red left. That might look good right here. That could go on there with a little ivy something. Let's see, where's my ivy? Where's that at? Let's see more of these bags. So in this one. Here's another bag. Here, is this it? I'll have a piece of this. Some green. do with it? Is there another bag over here? Maybe. Oh, here we go. I was thinking of these. These have little jewels on them. Let's see. You know? They're real sticky too. So let's just kind of decide where we're going to put this. So these aren't going anywhere once I stick these down. There we go. Looks so good. And we'll have this here. We'll have that there. And we'll have one of these here. So what do y'all think? Is that enough? Is that enough stuff? Just like that? Rebecca said, if somebody's lagged, oh, unless my mouse quit working there. Okay, I think that's going to be good, right? Oh, I was going to do some snowy glitter stuff here. Let's see if this one's got some stuff. Oh, yep, it's working. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put some. Remember, this window's not stuck down yet until I can touch it with the. I want to put snow, like icy, frosty, glittery. Hang on. I'll hold it up so you can see it. Just gives it a little more oomph. I'm trying to hold it somewhere. It's going to be up there, so that will be covered. Okay. All right. See if y'all can see the snow, the little snow drifts on the ledges. And up there on the top, see the glittery there? Okay. I think that's going to do it on this one. Oh, I mean, after, I want to make sure that's dry, and then I can, peel everything off and stick it down. All right. So there's the second one. Let me get the box and set it in the box just so you can kind of see. Now it'll be in a shadow box. This is just, I'm just setting it on the outer side until it'll be inside with glass. I'll show you, let me show you one that we showed earlier here. That's done. Like here it is inside the glass, see? It's hard to see because it's behind glass, but there's that one. I brought out this one. The doors are open. And then the other one was this little small fall one. So yeah, and you can continuously add, I can add more things in here. And after I finish and glue it down, I'll take pictures and post it on Instagram. And yeah. You can see them? Okay, you can see them? Okay. All right, so now let's just set this aside with the other one that's drying. Let me move this black paint here. I think they turned out nice. It'll be a nice, and I'll also post pictures of the books that I used. All right, so let's see. Let's pick up some of this stuff here. We'll get the string. Let's move the white paint out of the way. Move the glue. Let me just make me a little clearing to do another giveaway here. Pick up the stickles. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get out the Tim Holtz stuff. If y'all missed the books we went through, we used the Window Ephemera book, which has multiple seasons. We used Christmas Ephemera 4, 2, and 1. And they're all by Portos. You can get them on Amazon. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Let's move this to the side. Let's move it. Just hang on, guys. Let me make a little space. Clean my fingers. Move the scissors. Okay, I'll put some of that in there. And I'm going to do Tim Holtz instead of this for the second giveaway. We already gave away some from the, what do you call it? The books here. All right. All right, let's see what we can do. I will put one of Angie's yo-yos in there. All right, let's put together some kits. Where's my envelope? All right, here we go. Let's see. All right. Let's put them together again. Some postcards and 2 US, 2 international. Don't put any numbers in yet. Thanks, everybody. Oh, and Devin, I did send you, I don't know how long it'll take. It was last week. I sent you that journal as a package. So I don't send out many packages, especially international, but I sent Devin one. And so, Devin, you have a package coming. Hopefully, didn't give me a time or anything, but I did send you out a package last week. All right, so let's put a craft cardstock postcard. And a white postcard. And y'all can make stuff with these. Make your own little holiday cheer. Holiday cheer. Did flip through the, and Dee Dee did a flip. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the books? Yes, I did do a flip through of the books earlier. All right. I flipped through everything. So let me fix my blanket on my chair again, which is not rolling. Okay. All right. First, let's go ahead and give everybody a piece of string. Hang on. I'm going to do it all nice long, like a yard, arm to arm twine. Some Christmas candy cane twine. Move this out of the way. You're welcome. Sending you some happy mail on Friday. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, there's some twine. All right, let's give everybody a yo-yo. Give everybody a yo-yo. I still got a couple left. Try to give you all the color ones, so get a nice bright yo-yo there. All right, now gotta make some space. Got to make some space. Okay. Okay. Let's move this over there. Come on, guys. crunching my bag. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what we got here for Tim Holtz stuff. I'm not going to send the thick cardstock stuff. You know, like these windows that are thick. I'm already sending y'all kind of dimensional stuff. All right, so let's see. We got some word fetty. Oh, and stickers. All right, there's some of that. Let's see what else. I don't know if everybody likes Tim Holtz people. Not everybody likes Tim Holtz people. All right, so I'm going to send, let's send a couple things from each to each person. There's a little Tim Holtz something something, and there's some bells. We'll send this couple and those bells. All right, then I don't know. People who like people are the best people. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see. Let's do some stuff out of here. Let's see. We got some washi tape. Is that what that was back? Ah, here we go. All right, so let's see. Hang on. All right, let's see here. Here's some little. Let's see. One, two. Let's send a couple strips of this. This is washi sticky, washi tape. Well, stickers. And some stickers. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Thanks everybody for sticking around. I appreciate y'all. And we do like to do giveaways in the Christmas, in the holidays. All right, there we go. Now let's do a winter wonderland, or here, let's do the green. Okay. I'll never use all this. I'll use some. I wouldn't have bought it if I wasn't going to use it. Denise used it too when she was here. All right, let's cut this little thing away. All right, let's give everybody. And I don't know what words you're going to get. So if you get something that's offensive, don't email me. Like Merry Christmas. Don't email me. I'm going to give y'all. They're individual little punch, like you would do the punch. What's that called? Where you punch those letters into a strip of plastic. Dino something. The dino punch thing. That's what it looks like. Faux dino. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. Everybody's going to get that. All right, let's put them in put them in between. Let's make a sandwich out of them. Let's make a sandwich of the little goodies so that's nice and flat when I mail it. Because the string, is in there. Okay. Alrighty. You like the puns? All right, there's that. Okay. There we go. Y'all can make a couple postcards with all those goodies. All right. We did U.S. first last time, so we'll do international first this time. All righty. Get some post. Let me get a different color. Those pink ones don't do well on camera. All right. Here we go. Hang on, don't put any numbers in. I haven't typed in go. Make sure you have all messages or all chat clicked at the top. And we'll do international first. International only. Put in a number between 1 and 100. One number only. First two people closest without going over. We'll get a little pack. All right, international only. Alrighty. Move stuff around. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. There y'all go. International only. First two people closest without going over. We'll pick a new number here in a minute. Now I'll just hold it. No room. No room at the end. Alrighty. International only. First two people closest to a new random.org number will get a little goodie bag. Okay, don't dilly-dally dawdle or lollygag. I love that little sticker mark thing. Oh, let's see. All right. Then we'll get out of here and y'all can go do whatever you want to do. I got to go do some more decorating. Y'all know I've already got the trees out and the lights on them. That's as far as I got. And I've been doing little vignettes around different areas of the house. And I got to do all my huge garlands that I put all over the house. Yeah, so I just want to try to get it done by over this coming weekend. So everybody's coming here for Thanksgiving and, and Christmas. So, all right, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, international only. First two people closest to, oh, come on, do I have to refresh? There we go, 14. 14 without going over. And if everybody went over 14, I will pick a new number. Let me scroll back. Oh, Devin got it right on the nose. Devin, you got 14 right on the nose. She had 14 right on the nose. Okay, who else? Who else is the closest without going over? If everybody went over, it looks like everybody went over. So I will pick a new number because everybody else went over 14. All right, don't put in a new number. I'm just going to pick a new number. Here we go. 32. Closest to 32 without going over. 32 without going over. So I'm scrolling back. Who was closest to 32 without? Oh, Karen Evans, right on the nose. Karen Evans got it right on the nose. Karen, you sent me your address recently, correct? Didn't you win something a while recently? Do I have your address, Karen? So I'm pretty sure I do. If you don't think I have your address, Karen, send it to me. Send it to me again, okay? But I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, so Karen and Devin, international peeps. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with US. You're welcome. Email me if you don't think I have your address. Now, don't put the address in chat. Email me. Here's my email. And I don't share your email with anybody, not even the mods. So I do have it. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing. USA only. 1 to 100. First two people. Wait till I type and go. Wait. Did y'all see me put Laverne? Laverne, don't make me herd cats. She knows. She said sorry. Just wait a minute. Hang on. You can still put the same number in if you want. Just, There you go, Laverne. That's all right. Put your number in again or put a different one. Whatever you want to do, Laverne. All right. Let me get a sip of lemon water here. And I know since I won't be streaming until next Monday, Janet's birthday is Friday. I already sent her a gift. I already said happy birthday. But since I'm not going to be online, I won't be live on Friday. I want to tell Janet happy birthday again, and anybody else's birthday. I think View's birthday's in November. I forget whose birthdays are in November. But there's quite a few birthdays in November. So happy birthday. Kathy Berg's was the other day, and I was at her stream on Tuesday. yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. At Kathy Berg. So her birthday. So happy birthday to all the November babies. All right, y'all ready? Don't dilly dally dawdle or lollygag. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Throw in your number. 2, 1. Okay, here we go. First two people closest to 70 without going over. First two people closest to 70 without going over, USA only. Scrolling back. Scrolling back. First two people closest to 70 without going over. Let's see. Christina has 64. I think Christina, 331 Christina. Christina. She had, what did I say? What does she have? I think she had, let me scroll back. Where is it? 64. Okay, she had 64. Next person closest to 70. Is it Tex? Is it Shell Tex with 63? Yeah. 63. All right, there we go. I think we got it. Unless you moved, unless you moved, do I have your address? Make sure I have your address. Okay, I know I have Christina's because I had to find the Christina's. Okay, still say. Okay, so there we go. All right, guys. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. And let me show you the 2 boxes we got done. Well, almost done. Not 100% done. I'll add a couple little things, but let me pull them over here. So we got this one. We got this one. Maybe I should take a new screenshot with these. And this one, even though they're not in the boxes. Oh, let me back out. Hang on, guys. Let's just back out. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. All right. There we go. So there are our 2. There's our boxes and our Christmas, vintage Christmas. Let's see if I can do this real quick here. There's some vintage Christmas there. Another book over here. So we can promote what you call it. And then another one right down here. I think we can do this. I think that'll be good, right? I think I can get a snap of this for a thumbnail. Wait, that needs to come up a little. Because down here in the corner, they have the timestamp. Covers it up down here. So let's do that. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, hang on. Let me take a snap. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Got some ideas. You don't have to do shadow boxes. You can do smaller things, you know. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And don't forget, Devin comes on at 3 Eastern. Let me see if she's still here. I'll click on her. There she is. Y'all go to Devin Rex for Art at 3 Eastern. She doesn't know what she's going to do. She might play Clue. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed rest of your week. And go make something and do something creative. Bye, guys.